What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 27 of my Europa Universalis 4 campaign as the Ottomans. On the last episode, a second coalition war was declared against us. As you can see, we are being occupied by many people in Asia. We've also had Italy occupied. I think it was France who actually occupied it. But we are occupying Castile. And we just won a huge battle here. We put in about 80,000 men, they put in about 110, and we somehow managed to win. The game wasn't being very helpful in helping us win, because for whatever reason it wouldn't let me pause the game to reinforce. Right, you go like that, spread out around that, you can now go to Jan. And we are going to unpause the game now. Well, in a second. Need to convert some stuff. Can make states. I don't really care at this moment in time. Oh, if you have missed the last episode, that's the war we're currently in. Yeah. Quite a big war. It's against our entire coalition. Crimea thankfully didn't join because they couldn't, we had a truce with them. But based on the amount of aggressive expansion these people have, they'll probably join the coalition straight away after our truce expires. France won't be able to, which is good. Castile definitely will join, Portugal won't be able to, Hungary shouldn't be able to, I don't think. But these guys over here probably will. They should be in separate coalitions, realistically. So let's let the game progress. We're going to be attacked there. Let's see if we can get you to reinforce. Nice. See if we can get you to move down to Badajoz. Siege of Adalon has fallen, so our capital is going to fall soon, Constantinople. And to stop that, this fleet is going to go defend the capital. Yes, continue influencing our vassal. That's good. Jaen has fallen. Let's go for Almeria now. Caceres has fallen. Go to Cordoba. Yes, Jaen is going to be besieged. You go to Sevilla. We will get started on Granada in 1 second. Once this siege finishes, this army will go to Granada. 2 siege leader, that's pretty good. I don't think we have anything better than that, so people have occupied territory, good for them. There's our fleet. Yes, we're going to need you to defend that, please. What is that noise? Okay, so you blockade my capital, stop them sieging it. And you go to Cadiz, you can't, go to Jaen. You go to there then. We've sieged Toledo. How are we still a negative war score? We've sieged so much of Castile. They're the war leader for their side. I suppose they may have sieged more of me than I've sieged. Oh, come on, you got the 21%. You went up 3 ticks in one go. I think we're going to need diamond power. Actually, we're probably not going to. Because we're probably not going to be able to core anything. Pause the game. Thank you. Lose 50 military power, that's okay. Go smash that. Go here, go somewhere. Siege everything down. Game didn't pause again. Great. If you couldn't tell, I really dislike the auto pause on certain events. And it's the ones you can't get rid of the pause. The game gives you no option to get rid of the pause. Constantinople just fell. So I'm going to suffer a massive amount of war exhaustion. So let's get rid of it all. I can fight this war for eternity. I refuse to give in. Castile, I'm going to force you to lose. Right, so the war score is less than previous. I would have to see the Abruzzi. It's not that bad. We'd have to release Serbia, which is the only thing there I'm not really willing to do. See Lucania to Castile and the Abruzzi to Castile, Spiz to Hungary. Release Serbia. Release Serbia is the only thing I'm not really willing to do. What if I gave you that? And I gave up them to... And I can't give up Morocco. I would have to give up a lot. I'd have to give up all the things I took from Castile. Which is a lot. Clear that offer. So give up that because that's part of the Commonwealth, so I don't really care. And what if I gave up this land? This is my least important land. It would do that. I could easily reconquer that land. Do we do that and get out of this stupid war? I think we do that. Let's do that. We lost 317,000. We personally lost 63,000, which isn't that bad. They lost over 500,000 troops. Castile lost 100,000. There was so many in the coalition that we can't even say. Yes, we sieged quite a lot of land, unfortunately. Mostly over here, as well as a part of Hungary. But we didn't have to give up any of our main territory. Now, if we look at the coalition now, only Castile can join, Papal State can join, Hungary can't, Kazan can, Nogai can't, the Timurids can but probably won't be able to. Hejaz can, surprisingly, considering I just gave them all of the land. Their relations over time will help decrease our aggressive expansion. And we are now going to get started on stabilizing the realm. Okay, Castile, you've been taken care of. Yes, you all go there. You can all have military access, that is fine. Who do I not have a truce with is the interesting part. Well, I don't have a truce with Ethiopia, but I think we need to hold off. What happened here? Why did Mazab and Tlemcen manage to take land off Tunis? They were in the same war we were, and it was a coalition, so they shouldn't have been able to peace out. Well, Mazab might be my next target then. Unless they will both have war with Tunis over something else. That is a possibility. Okay, so we did lose that war once again, but I believe that the next war we can win. I believe the next war should be an easy win, actually. Considering France aren't going to be in it, Hungary aren't going to be in it, Austria probably won't be in it either, let's have a look. Yeah, Austria won't be in it, the Timurids won't be in it. We do have a very long truce as well. We have a 15-year truce, 14-year truce from now. So this ship is going to pick up all of our troops. we need a new advisor here. Let me get... we could do with some manpower recovery. So let's get a manpower guy. Not that one. Let's get the youngest one, this one. We have good heir, good trait as well. We'll be using a lot of mercenaries when he's in charge. We're 11% ahead of time because we don't have printing press yet in enough of the country. It's in 5.2% of the country. It is spreading relatively fast. So we'll take that soon, but I think we take this... Do we take scientific experimentation? We're 9 years ahead of time. It's not worth it. How much can we actually go up to? 1108. It's not much more. We may have to take it. I'm actually going to take it. And I'm going to plan my next idea group. I think we need quantity. We're suffering too much from in the coalition wars from not having enough men. I think we need quantity. Maybe administrative. Reduce core and cost. That would be so nice. Number of states. Yeah, let's go for that. We are going to suffer because of... I don't want a religious tax. We could demand administrative support from these guys, but we would have to raise their influence. Loyalty wouldn't raise their influence enough. So no, we can't unfortunately get any admin power. We're just going to have to hold off for now. Anyway, we're going to move you. Since I think the Mamluks will probably be my first target. Can they still join the coalition? They can. Okay, so not the Mamluks. Who's going to be my first target? It may have to be down this way. We'd only lose one stability. Give us 10 aggressive expansion. Between 1 and 18 with other countries. Mostly 1. So I think that's the way we're going to go. We're going to go for heir. Because it doesn't really annoy anyone. Okay, so you are just going to stay in Constantinople. Meanwhile, you are going to come here. And you're going to go stand down there. And then you are going to pick up this army just in case we need it. Meanwhile, this army is going to stay over here because we need to be prepared. And these two armies are actually just going to walk around. One's going to go there, the other one is going to walk around to this side. There. Like that. Gonna have to fight some natives, but they stand no chance against me. And I think we should be able to declare war. We can either go for heir or Yao. They're both at war with people. Let's do it. Yes, I've assessed that. It's not too bad. Lose the stability. I'm perfectly willing to do it. If it gives us an expansion route that we didn't previously have. Not you. You still continue onto there. You get on the boats. Boats. Bring them over here. Who else are we at war with? Zazao, who are exactly the same colour as Yao, which is not confusing at all because their Bieliomet tradition decay is good. Because they are neighbours, so it's not confusing at all that they're the exact same colour. Okay. I will ask Yao for military access. We will take Diplotech. And you are going to head straight to Zazao's capital. Although I think we will only take land from heir in this war. Because if I try and take it from both of them at the same time, it means I'm going to have to lose another stability to declare war on Yao. And since we just took a military tech, I don't think that's the best idea. Oh, an admin tech, sorry. Admin idea group. I don't think that's the best idea to be having to bump stability up 2 points rather than just the 1. So heir has fallen. Siege down the entire country. Zazao's capital has fallen. Heir wants peace. Let's decline the peace. I want all of your territory, heir. You won't give it to me because I can't core it. Didn't think about that. Could I vassalize you? No, you'd become a protectorate. Well, that sucks. I can't actually take anything from it because I can't reach them directly. I should have declared on someone in India then, if I was going to do a no Casus Belli war. Definitely should have. This was a terrible war to get involved in. How much money do you have, eh? I need some reparation. You have 116 ducats. That's not even worth taking. Huh. Well, that was a mistake. So siege the entire country down, which is good. You go siege that down, you go siege that down. We don't want military access from these guys anymore. Go siege that down. And I'm not sure what I want to do now. Yes, lose piety. Yes, I'm not sure what I want to do. I have literally no idea what to do with this war, because we can't take any territory in it, and that's what I was planning on doing. So unless we can somehow colonize both of these provinces, which we technically can do, I think. Oh, game, don't make me do this. Game's going to make me do this. Fine. We're not doing admin ideas. We need to choose our native policy now. We are going to do native oppression so that the colony grows as quickly as possible. Tlemkin, I don't want a new royal marriage with you. The game is making me have to do this. And it's very annoying. Where are you going? You're running away. Right. These colonies don't really matter, so just suppress them, slaughter all the natives. That could be taken out of context. Please don't. Yes, slaughter all the natives in both these colonies so we don't have to worry about rebellions. And just do that as quickly as possible, please. That's the only idea we are going to invest in here. We don't want any of the others. Although the colony growth would be nice. We just want to get down to here as quickly as possible. And once we have the 2 colonies, we're just going to, once we've called them, we're just going to get rid of the idea group and take admin ideas. But that is going to have to be the end of today's episodes, guys. We unfortunately lost the coalition war, had to give up the land down here, which it looks like Oman is going to conquer most of Arabia. We are expanding this way now though, and this land isn't as good. Like 6 development, one of the best provinces down here. If we have a look at Timbuktu, which I believe is the best, it's around here somewhere. It must be this one of these provinces. It's probably the one in Timbuktu. No, there it is. 26 development. That's actually decent, but for the most part, development not great down this area. So it'll be cheaper to take. Won't cost as much aggressive expansion, less likely to get us in coalitions. I'm going to try and avoid coalitions from now on. If you've enjoyed today's episodes, guys, make sure to leave a like, hit subscribe as well. And from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.